So would I recommend this program? Absolutely. I think there's two parts to it, because when you book to do your teacher exchange, you want to go to the schools and the classrooms and learn about the educational philosophy and the pedagogy and the physical space and the buildings and all the things that are the same and different in your school. But it's also wonderful to have your weekends and your time in between and your where you get to visit the country. So it's like a working vacation, and it's an absolutely wonderful opportunity to get to know a different culture, get to know a different country, get to know a different school system, meet some new, interesting, wonderful people, some students who are maybe very different or maybe very much the same as the students in your country. It's just such a mind-opening experience, such a wonderful way to, I would just say, if you can go. If you can do this program, do this exchange. It's absolutely wonderful.
You recommend that program for the rest of the teachers. But I went to same high school, because in that high school I could see different programs. I mean, in Canada, in Alberta, in the IT system, students with special needs are in the same building, but sharing activities and sharing lessons. And in fact, Nathalie's program is a program that we don't have in Castilla y León. We have. I'm sure that we have this kind of students, but we don't have this program indicated for this kind of special needs. So everything that I saw was new. I know the people. I know the special needs. I don't know how to do it, how to deal with these special needs in a regular class. So was a new experience with a lot of things to learn.
My students don't welcome people very easily. It's difficult for them. So they're very guarded. But I explained the idea of the program and that we would have Daniel for a week to be in the classroom, to just watch and see and chat with the kids. And it was very interesting to see some of them come out of their shell and say, ask questions. Daniel, tell me about. Daniel, what about? And just to want to know about Daniel's experience in another country, another school system. So do kids in school do this in Spain? So it was a good way for them to have that sort of enrichment of meeting someone who spoke a different language, who had a different culture, who had a different school system, and to be able to ask those questions and get that experience. And I had one student, after Daniel went home, she said, Annika, you should tell Daniel that I'm going to come and visit him one day in Spain. Mm-hmm. So I want to go see Spain. I want to see what it's like in Spain. It sounds very nice. It sounds like lots of fun in Spain. I want to go to Spain. So for my students as well, it was an opportunity to think about possibilities outside the classroom, because they get very isolated in their world, and they're very much focused on themselves. And so to say, I want to go to Spain, and have other kids say, yeah, that would be really cool, is a real bonus in my class for my students.
For students, it's really important. In my case, my students don't have a good English level, because they need supporting classes. But 3 of them started to speak in a good English, and was like a moment of being proud of that knowledge. Yes, and they need to be motivated for a lot of things with social disadvantages or problems with the rest of the subject. So in that moment, it's like a kind of opportunity to be proud of the knowledge. Apart from the possibility to ask questions, Nathalie, to know a question about Canada, about other countries, the same part that the same reasons that you explained. So these kind of things with new teachers, with teachers from abroad, is opportunity for everyone.
Say the teacher exchange program is a wonderful opportunity to expand your base of learning, your knowledge, your mind.
Like Observa Accion is an amazing opportunity to develop yourself as a professional, as a person.